right, letter number 3 here. Dear Dave, whenever you do a segment of Stupid Pet Tricks, you always pet the dog and go on to ask how it's doing. Dave, do you honestly believe the beast is going to answer you? Sincerely, Brian James Bancroft, Mission Viejo, California. Well, Brian, your letter is certainly an interesting one, and about all I can say in response is, well, sometimes...
Hey, Dave. How's it going, Dave?
Oh, hi, guys. Nice to see you.
Nice to floor, Dave.
Good. How are you doing?
Oh, fine. We're fine. We're okay.
Go out this door right here.
See you, Dave. We gotta run.
Come on. Come on, boys. Come on.
Hey, Dave.
All right.
Nice
All right.
dress.
Adios.
So long.
Okay, you two, Joe. Come on. Joe, come here. Come here, Joe. Come on.
me?
Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get up.
Hey, nice big
Attaboy.
chairs, Dave.
Sure, Joe.
Oh, that feels good.
Joe, we're
I'm
doing...
just going to stay here a while, Dave.
Yeah,
okay?
no, I know. Joe, we're doing viewer mail, and I'm going to have to ask you not to interrupt.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Would you like a little water?
No.
Well, you're not getting enough sleep, huh?
Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah.
What
Okay,
letter you up to, Dave?
We're up to letter number 4. Letter number 4.
All right.
Okay. No, wait a minute. Come here, Joe.
I gotta go, Dave. I
Joe.
gotta. See you later.
Joe, come here. Come on. Come on back up here.
No, you don't need me, Dave.
Okay. Letter number 4. Oh, all right. Come on. Come here. Come on, buddy. Come on.
What, here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Letter number 4.
You won't even know I'm here.
Dear Mr. Letterman, no, this comes to a Dear Letterman show. I've never written a letter to a TV show before, but then I've never heard of anything as abominably tasteless as Mr. Letterman's remark about Chernyenko not being able to celebrate another birthday. Does Mr. Letterman think his audience consists of people so jaded by jingoism and the us versus them mentality that they'll find him amusing if he makes fun of some Russian guy who happens to be dying? Sincerely, Tim Walker, graduate assistant, new NYU Interactive Telecommunications Program. Well, by the way, this is the first letter we've ever had using the word jingoism in it. I tell you what, Tim, it's true sometimes I do poke fun at the Soviet Union in my opening remarks, but you know, you certainly raise a really interesting point. You know, it's a very interesting point, speaking of jingoism and so forth. In fact, I know some people who just might find your letter downright fascinating, if you know what I mean. So we're going to send it off to those folks and take a look. Yeah. Thank you very much. Good luck. Okay.
That's a good one. Yeah, the guy who wrote that one deserves a raise.
Pushing your luck, Joe. All right, now we're down to letter number 5. Dear Dave, why don't you ever wear a bow tie? Curiously, Jeff Wayne. Well, this is interesting. From time to time, people write in and they have questions about the show and wardrobe and so forth. And I'll tell you about the bow tie. You know, that's really something I'd really rather not talk about. It was such a long time ago. And oh, brother, take a look at the view of that lake. I'm telling you, nothing beats hiking.
Oh, you bet, buddy. There's nothing like hiking with your best friend. Hey, look what I found.
Whoa! Oh, jeez! Dave! I slipped!
Oh, no.
Give me something! I need something! Help! I'm gonna fall!
We didn't bring any rope.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, here. Quick, try to order my bow tie.
I think it's too short, Dave.
Well, no, first you got to take a look at it.
It's too short.
Too short.
Oh, nice bow tie, Dave! Oh.
Artie, I think there's somebody messing around our camper. Ooh, my. Well, yes, sir. That wraps up another viewer mail segment. Let me do the lucky number, Joe, and then we'll get right on with the show. Turn on the machine. Here we go. Tonight's first lucky number is a 4. Our second lucky number is a 7. And the third lucky number is a 6. Tonight's lucky number, 476. Okay, we have a wonderful program tonight. Jay Leno will be here, Andrea Martin, and window washer psychic Morris Fonte will be joining us. We'll be right back, folks. Monday night on the CBS Late Movie, it was that fine film classic Macmillan and Wife. I waited in line for hours to see that when it first opened. Well, tonight is a special occasion for our affiliate in Lexington, Kentucky, WLEX-TV. They're celebrating their 30th year with the NBC television network, and we've prepared this special salute to the fine folks at WLEX-TV. Tonight, Late Night pays special tribute to the thriving city of
Lexington.
The unmistakable skyline of
Lexington.
boasts skyscrapers visible 20 miles in any direction. Owing its temperate climate to the balmy breezes off Lake
Lexington.
This urban hub is celebrated for both its scenic vistas and mighty factories supplying
Horses and tobacco.
to a grateful nation. And serving the community's broadcast needs is station
WLEX-TV.
which today celebrates
Its 30th year of broadcasting.
nice work, folks, and congratulations on a job well done. Let me, Joe, come on over here. Come right over here. We gotta move you. Come on, Joe. Come on over here, buddy. Come on. That's a good dog. Come on, come on. Come on. Let me give you a hand. Good. Good boy. All right, you stay right there. That's all right. You're all right. Good dog. All right, stay right there. All right. It's always a pleasure to welcome my first guest to this program. He's appearing all this week in Boston, Massachusetts at Nick's Comedy Stop and will be in concert next Friday at the Park West in Chicago. Please say hello to comedian Jay Leno. Jay, how are you?
Hi, David.
Nice to see you.
Hi, big guy. I brought a little something for you, Dave. The
TV
you
guy.
got
I
the
got
same
one right
issue?
here. Sure, yeah.
David, what is the one thing I'm against? Huh? Evil twinism in television? How many times? Now, you've heard me. I've spoken this before. Now, I'm not making this up. This is the Grapevine, the Spicy Insider section. Read that about the new show from the producers of Falcon Crest and Knots Landing. Just read that part about the two women.
It's called The Covenant. It is about twin sisters, one blonde and good, the other brunette and bad.
Get out of here! Well, I'm glad the writer's strike is over. Can you imagine what the A-Team would be like without writers, huh? Oh, just a bunch of car crashes and senseless violence. Terrible it would be, certainly. Here's one on Friday, Street Hawk. Have you seen
No,
that?
I haven't seen Street Hawk yet.
Ooh,
Well,
boy.
you'd probably like that, wouldn't you?
This is about a motorcycle that hires a human companion to fill in dialogue between car crashes. You know why I don't like Street Hawk? It's a guy with a little wing Honda. It's supposed to go 300 miles an hour. See, now when I drive my Harley, people stop me and they go, oh, gee, is that like the bike on Street Hawk? No, but this is like the Magnum on Dirty Harry. Get out of here. It is annoying.
Now, you ride a Harley because they give you those nice T-shirts, I
No,
would
they
guess.
don't. Do you like this?
I would
They
guess.
don't. Do you like this T-shirt? Would you like one of these?
Oh, yeah.
I
I'm
can
dying to have
pull
one
a
of
few
those.
strings to get you one of those. Sure, I can. There's one show I find the most embarrassing show. It was on last Thursday night, the People's Choice Awards. Let's find them and take the freedom of choice away from them. Actually, they did one good thing. They picked as best sitcom. They picked The Cosby Show as the best, which is the best sitcom. Actually, The Cosby Show has been great to comedians, but because before Cosby got the show, the networks weren't interested in using comedians in sitcoms. Now that he's proved it successful, suddenly they're coming to guys like me, like ABC. I'm reading for this show for them, and in it, I play a black middle-aged doctor with 5 kids.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's similar. It's kind of a spin-off thing, but I should be in it. Now, there's a story in here on Q ratings. Are you familiar with that?
Well, not specifically.
You know what the
Generally,
Q-
I know what they are.
What the Q rating is everybody supposedly in Hollywood has a rating based on their recognizability. It has nothing to do with talent or ability, just recognizability. That's all it is. And they try to put sitcoms together based on the recognizability of stars.
People that Americans know from
Right,
whatever.
like according to the latest Q rating survey, a hit sitcom would star Prince, Clara Peller, and Bernard Getz is the wacky neighbor. Kind of an interesting...
The wacky neighbor.
Yeah, the wacky neighbor.
Yeah, the wacky neighbor.
Here's one, Miami Vice. Do you like that? That's kind of an interesting one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, come on. The guys drive Ferrari, they wear designer clothes. This is one of the few instances on television where the police actually earn more money than the cocaine dealers, apparently.
Anything else there in the TV game?
No, there's not much
You
in
have
here.
any other interest besides watching
You know what I
television?
did the other night? I know this is the yuppie thing to do. I thought I would try it. I played this Trivial Pursuit game. You ever play this?
Yeah, I've played it.
Now, do you like it?
Well...
You see, that's exactly my... You see, I feel guilty playing it. Because what you have here are a bunch of useless facts masquerading as knowledge,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, the 80s are really the only time a game like Trivial Pursuit could even be popular. I mean, you go back 100 years, Thomas Edison, the guy would sit around in the dark to try to dream up the light bulb. George Washington Carver, I mean, the man was, how do you get more crops from one tiny seed? Now you got this vast pool of college-educated people. They sit around at night going, okay, what was Goober's middle name? You know, it's stupid. It's terrible.
What was his middle name, just for future reference?
I don't know what Goober's middle name is. I don't know.
What about world affairs? Anything in
world
politics
politics.
catch your fancy this...
Well, now that I guess the CIA is all upset about this Nicaraguan manual thing, you know. I mean, they're trying to figure out how they got caught. It's so easy to see how these guys got caught. Have you seen the manual? The whole back page about the author. You know, there's a guy in a tweed jacket, leather patch. He's got his foot on a case of dynamite. Of course they're going to get caught. Now they got this new thing. They want to put a qualified teacher into space on the space shuttle. You know, we don't have enough qualified teachers on Earth as it is. Why don't we keep the qualified teachers here, send some of these crummy teachers into space? I got a couple of sharp teachers. I wouldn't mind being orbiting the planet.
Okay. We'll check on the paperwork for that. We have to take a pause here. We'll be right back with Jay Leno, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. Joe, the dog, during the commercial, took the opportunity, like many of our guests, to chew his tail.
You know what's interesting? That I feel sorry for these animals. Like I said,
Oh, no, this is a great
they
dog.
have these
He's in good
products
shape.
like Gaines burgers. Have you seen this? This is a dog food shaped like a burger. Now, what is this supposed to save the dog the trouble of actually forming the patty himself?
So, now, where have you been? Where are you going to? Where
have I been? I was in Florida recently. I was down there at Daytona for Motorcycle Week. They had Harley Week down there. You know what's great? They have this...
Do you have a franchise, a
No,
dealership?
no,
or
I
something?
don't.
But every time you're on, you have a bike on, you have a shirt on, you
I
mention...
like motorcycles.
It seems like you like one more than others, though.
Oh, that's not true. I have a lot of different
All right, so you're down there for Bike Week.
They have
was
a
this,
bike week.
Was
they
this
have
your honeymoon?
No, this is not my honeymoon. They have a guy down there. They have a guy down there named Big Daddy Rat who runs this place called the Rat Hole.
Oh, yeah.
And every year, they have a contest where they elect Miss Rat Hole. They have their I'm serious. And I was watching the contest this year, and I'm saying to myself, this is an easy job. Because what could this woman possibly do to bring shame and dishonor to the title of Miss Rat Hole? What can you do? Maybe assassinate the president, become an Amway distributor? There's nothing you can do. And you went to an auto show, you're telling me, right? Is that right, the other day?
Yeah, we went to the New York City Auto Show.
I was in Atlanta, and they had an auto show down there, and they were advertising the radio. Come to the auto show and see the Tom Selleck look-alike.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you say to a Tom Selleck look-alike? You know, it's like, gee, you know, you look a lot like Tom Selleck. I mean, I couldn't go. I found a guy like me. I sent him down. He looked a lot like me.
And so you're still writing with the Pagans, is that right?
No, I'm not. No, another remark, Dave, and your house may not be there tomorrow.
Now tell me about your, as always, Jay, I'm sure you came fully prepared,
What's
fully
my
armed.
beef?
What's
What's
your
needling
beef?
me? What's riding me?
Yeah, what's under your skin?
These TV personalities, I'm sorry, these spokesmen for these products. You seen this guy, Chris Roberts for Vicks? Huh? I'm not a doctor.
Oh, yeah.
Although I play one on TV. Not a doctor. Hey, pal, I seen your show. You're not even an actor. Get out of here. Then there's more wonderful folks down there at 7-Eleven. You seen their ad? They show the guy getting up, driving to work. On his way to work, has his first hot cup of coffee at 7-Eleven. Huh? What a terrific home life this guy must have. You know, you go to any other store, they have a sign, have a nice day, come again soon, thanks for shopping here. 7-Eleven's got that little sticker, put it back, thief. When you walk in, they got $10,000 worth of cameras watching $20 worth of Twinkies. And they always say they care about people. Give me an idea how much they care. You ever go into 7-Eleven, they have their handicap parking across the street. Actually, this is the best time to go to a 7-Eleven, anytime after midnight. Then it becomes like a Fellini casting call in this place, you know? All sorts of trolls and mutants wandering through the aisles. People with no birth records of any kind, you know? They always have some sort of a druid slumped over the register there. And there's always that nest of junkies festering in the cookie aisle. You ever shine a light down a cookie aisle at 7-Eleven after midnight? It's like, boom, they all scatter there. All the Malamars broken into. Saw a 5-pound bag of sugar sucked dry in there one night. I tell you, you know, you walk down the aisle and they got contraceptive foam on the same shelf as Cheese Whiz. What do you want, honey? You want to make love? You want a cracker? What do you want? How can you name something Whiz and expect people to buy it? You know, if I pick up a product and I see Whiz on the label, I'm going to read those ingredients very carefully. Exactly how much Whiz is in there. It's terrible.
Jay Leno will be in Boston this week at Nick's Comedy Stop. Yes, sir.
I mentioned that we added 2 extra shows.
No,
on
2
Sunday.
extra shows at Nick's Comedy Stop, Comedy Shop. Stop.
You know what,
Comedy
David?
Stop
The
in
writers, since they were off last
We got to
week-
go, Jay.
I know, but they asked me to read this. The writers, they had some time off. They asked me to read this.
Better be good.
They
We're
had
running
nothing
out of
to write,
time.
and they said, Jay, I guess you're going to be at the Park West at 29th, and then probably Clearwater, Florida on the 31st. You'll like this place, Kisses. And
Kisses?
then the next
We're in a
day,
place called Kisses?
And the next day, I go to Cheek to Cheek.
Oh, my
And then
God.
next day, I go to DeKalb, Illinois, to the Egyptian Theater.
It sounds like you're an adagio
And then I go to
dancer.
your hometown. I go to Crackers in Indianapolis.
All right. Well, nice to see you.
Well,
again,
nice to
Jay.
see you, Dave. Thanks for having
being
me
here.
on.
Oh,
And
we
so
got to
long,
go away
fella.
here for station
that?
identification. We'll be right back.